but here I go. This poem is an ode for mixed girls, for the kinds of girls who are fetishized as cream or latte or cocoa, the kinds of girls who carry liters of sunscreen in their purses instead of liters of coke to stay on their father's good side, and the kinds of girls who burn a brown flea into their skin because it's the only way they know to connect to their culture. This is for girls who have a different culture in each eye, a different conversation sounding in each ear, girls with two parts that are often mistaken for two faces, girls called gringa in one home and mutts in the other. This is for girls with an abuelita who clucks her tongue, who rolls her eyes and laughs in a series of puffs, who ignores her brown daughters once a blonde one is born. This is for the daughters of those brown daughters, for girls with Black Panther grandpas and white savior fathers whose eyes are holes chiseled to the sky. This is for girls who don't have time to look at the sky because they're too busy deciding if they're more nacho or cracker. This is for girls who can identify Coco from the gossip of Mama, but can't be identified by Mama. This is for girls who get stopped by security guards and police officers whenever they're out with Mama, but can go anywhere they want when they're with Dad. This is for girls who don't look like anyone else in the family, who are the inverted coconut, who are looking for ways to describe themselves like chocolate eclair or burrito, but who settle on something more like desilusión because that's all they are anyway, disappointment. And this is for girls who are anything but a disappointment, girls who are anything but a disappointment, girls who learn to make el pan before they learn to walk, who know how to boil a can of condensed milk without it exploding on the stove. This is for girls who put unnecessary definite articles in front of the nouns in the English, even though they hardly have a vocabulary in el español to show for it, and girls with glassy eyes who inherited features more conquistador than conquered. And this is for girls who are both the conquistador and the conquered, girls with blood running through their veins like the oceans that were crossed to make them, and minds like the protesters squatting on land stolen from them, girls with the noses of the men who forced themselves on the antepasadas who passed down their lips, who don't know the lives of their 20th great-grandmothers, but learn the languages of their pillagers. This is for girls who look just as much as their mother's oppressors as they do their mothers, who just as much feel the warm rawhide grip of the sword in their hands as they do the tear of its jagged blade down their backs. For girls who will tear a blade down your back, whose default is 85 decibels, who squeeze between primos at a wooden dinner table that stretches to the ends of the rooms and still doesn't accommodate everybody. Girls who call you a weakling if you put any less than 4 cloves of garlic in your pesto, and who learn to fight early so they could stay for sobremesa and debates. And this is for girls who are told to pick a side, who are told that a side has already been picked because their mothers speak English at home and their tias have vitiligo, which means that they're white now. For girls who are bridges that connect two lands and belong to neither. This is for girls who no longer have the space to crawl into the folds of themselves and find their own thoughts because they are so choked by the judgments of others. And this is for girls who can hardly pick a damn foundation shade because not even the mirror is clear enough for them to see who they are.